Hey there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anesi. I'm a product manager and I'm known as the PM of Africa. Why? I'm a Christian. Of course, I'm going to wear my prophecies on my t shirt, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. All right, so sometime in 2023 or 2022, I received this prophecy, PM of Africa, meaning product manager of Africa. I'm not really sure all it means just yet, but I'm working towards it, and I have a goal to make product management a really big deal in Africa, raising really world-class product manager. Why did I decide to take an MBA? I'm a product manager, and everyone knows that product management is an intersection between business, tech, design. I come from an engineering background, and I have spent a lot of time learning about design. I wouldn't say I'm 100% good with technology, right? Because computer engineering is quite different from computer science. So I didn't really go into like software programming and all of that. But I decided to learn about business, right? To really know, okay, I know I need to make business decisions for my product based on like the overall company strategy or like the overall company goals or finances and all of that. And I needed to know how your company makes decisions based on the happenings in the country or happenings in a particular region, right? And this MBA helped me to really understand businesses, understand how leadership operates, understand how strategies, come about and all of that. So yeah, that was my reason for taking an MBA as a product manager. I wouldn't say it's compulsory, but I think it helps, it elevates. There's some job applications where they say, oh, it would be nice to have an MBA and all of that. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have an MBA, right? It doesn't hurt. So yeah, I'm actually glad that I have this. I didn't envision myself going for an MBA before. It wasn't a spontaneous decision either. I actually thought it through, prayed about it, and I'm happy that I'm finally done because it stressed me out. Every year, I set a goal for myself on something that I want to accomplish that enables me do even better in my career. And at the end of 2022, I started my MBA and I chose Quantic School of Business and Technology. The reason why I chose Quantic School of Business and Technology is because it offered distance learning and it offered a self-paced learning as well. I didn't have to tune into classes. I had access to the Quantic platform, and the best thing is that the experience is gamified, so the learning is so much fun. This was my first time experiencing gamified learning or gamified education, and it was so amazing. It was smooth. I could study at my own pace. I could ask questions whenever I wanted to. The best part of it is you actually have access to professors, and we have virtual meetings with these professors where you can ask any question that you have. Probably you were reading and you found something difficult. You can talk to these professors, ask your questions, get to connect with peers. There were also success groups where you are kind of like matched with a smaller group of people, and you get to discuss different things with your success groups, have meetings, discuss projects, discuss assignments and all of that. And now I'm going to be delving into my next part of this video. So with Quantic, the price is $950 per month. You can pay this all at once, or you can break it into like 2 payments or decide to pay monthly, right? So if you pay monthly, you're going to be paying $950 per month, and that's cheaper than any MBA that you can get in the USA. I didn't pay $950 per month because I got a scholarship. While you are applying, you get the opportunity to apply for a scholarship as well. Now, I think you can get a partial scholarship or a full scholarship. This just depends on your application, how strong your application is, and I guess also if you're an entrepreneur or something like that. So I got, I think it was a 60% scholarship. I paid 350 rather than 950. That was an actual defining factor for me. So the options were I pay 350 and I become part of a region only cohort. That is, the people I have access to on my Slack community will just be from Africa, or I pay 650 and get access to a global cohort. So I get access to other people that paid, the full amount or 650, and get access to people from like across the globe in the Americas, Europe, Asia, and all of that. So I opted for 350 because it was more affordable for me, right? So I was able to afford that, and that's how I was able to go through Quantic. I personally know someone who had a full scholarship. He was my second teammate. So he's an entrepreneur. So I'm guessing that counts. I'm not really sure. I guess your application also has to be really strong. So that's it about the pricing and scholarship for Quantic. There'll be definitely more information on the Quantic site. I'm just sharing my experiences based on like a student, based on being a student. So the Quantic program took me 14 months, 16 months actually, if you add the breaks, because you actually have like Christmas breaks, and there's also a break time in, I think, August or July. I'm not really sure, but we have break times as well. But the actual learning took about 14 months, and there were 9 courses. Each course had a project. Well, not every course, but most of them had projects where you either do your projects individually or with a group, right? And I think that was like the most stretchful. I don't know if there's a word like stretchful, but if there's anything that really stretched me as in this MBA, it would be those projects. Like, they were actual case studies where you have to study the market, do research, and you got scored based on your plagiarism and all that jazz. So it was really hectic, and I am still so grateful to God that I was able to balance my academics and my work, because I was still working a full-time job, 40 hours a week, 9 to 5. Well, not really 9 to 5 because I work anti-chronously, but I was still with my full-time job while I took these courses. There were courses like macro and microeconomics. I think it's called economics and markets, data and decisions. That was like my worst. Had to do with statistics and all of that. We have entrepreneurship, strategy, supply chain management, and all of that. Every course that you take, there are like mini tests, right? They're called smart cases, right? So you need to have a pass mark of 80% for you to pass those courses. Another interesting thing, in Quantic, only the top 10% of the class graduates with honors, and then the rest would just graduate with your normal degree, right? So for you to be able to get honors, and this is just sneak peek, because one of my friends actually graduated with an honors, not me, but try to like get 100% on all your smart cases. The amazing thing is that you can retake your smart cases, so you don't fail once. The only thing that you can't retake are your exams and your projects, right? I think you can retake your projects. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But you can't retake your exams. They are just done once and for all. So try to aim for 100% in your smart cases. Try to aim for above 90% in your examinations. That is if you have the time, and if getting an honors really, really matters to you. So for the learning structure of Quantic, like I said, 9 courses. The curriculum might change going forward, but I did 9 courses, and we don't take courses simultaneously. We take them one by one. So the first course I ever took was economics and markets, and after that I think it was accounting, and then data and decisions. Anyway, you take the first course, you take your smart cases, and then you have a week for your exams. So you literally can start preparing for your exams before that time. And then anytime during the week, where you decide to take your exams, you have 48 hours. So if you decide to take your exam on a Wednesday, you have until Friday to actually finish up your exam. And the beautiful thing is that exams are open book. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't read because they're open book. You actually have to finish all your courses and all your smart cases before your exam actually even opens up for you, right? So you really have to read. One thing that really helped was when I got in touch with my group partners. We became group partners for all our group projects. We decided to help each other, share notes. So I read, I take notes. Other people would read and take notes. We decided to share our notes together, just to help us prepare for these examinations. And since it's open book, you can easily reference these things. So when you read a question and you read it before, you know that, okay, this is the particular section where this question is coming from, or this is what they're talking about, right? So that's pretty much how the exams take place, and you need to make sure you finish your exam on Sundays. So on a final note, I want to say that this video is not sponsored. It's not sponsored. I just decided to share my experience. And in case anyone is looking for resources online, I hope that this video was educative enough. Aside that, there are a lot of articles that you can read on the Quantic site, quantic.edu. I'm going to link that in the comment section as well. I'm very sure that there is Quantic support that you can reach out to ask your own questions. I personally just shared my experience based on my personal experiences as a student at Quantic. So you can ask me more questions in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you will be considering Quantic as an MBA program. So, is Quantic recognized? Yes, it is. Quantic is, I think, certified or recognized by the distance learning committee or association or something like that. So yes, Quantic is recognized. It's not a Harvard or all of that, but we have very reputable alumni, very reputable people doing amazing things across the globe. So if you are looking for a self-paced master's in business and administration that you want to take on, trust me, Quantic is the best bet for you. I do not regret it at all. I enjoyed every moment, even though there were times I wanted to give up. There were times it was like extra stressful. I am so happy that I didn't quit and that I'm here today. Today is actually my graduation day. And I got to do it from my house. So you can even order like your graduation accessories and all of that, or have it customized. One thing though, there was a question I really wanted to know, and I think this was based on I didn't really get any resources online, so that I hope that this video serves as a source of resource for anyone who ever has this question, right? So if you are applying for your Canadian PR, you have to verify your certifications with a company that usually verifies educational certificates like WES. So WES does not currently verify the Quantic MBA degree. I'm not sure why. There has been a petition for that to be approved and all of that, but as of now, February 2024, WES does not verify your Quantic certificate. So I hope that helps someone out there, someone who is looking to get that information. But aside that, the courses, everything, super duper top-notch quality. You get access to real life case studies, you get to study companies, you get to study situations, business situations, and based on what you have learned and your own thoughts, you get to answer all of these things, and it just makes you like it expands your mind. Someone like me coming from an engineering background, and I never really liked business, and doing this Quantic MBA, I would say that it was really, really worth it. I think I've said worth it like 10,000 times already. That just to let you know how good it is. So if you're considering studying your MBA or your EMBA at Quantic School of Business and Technology, this is your sign to sign up. This is your sign to register. And I hope that you get accepted, because there is a low acceptance rate, but I hope you do get accepted. And yeah, bye. See you at your MBA graduation.